There was once a man named Hamid, a poor beggar who sat every morning by the gate of a mosque. He had nothing, no house, no family, no food. Just a torn mat, a small bowl, and a heart full of hope. But Hamid was no ordinary beggar. Every morning, before asking anyone for help, he would raise his hands and say softly, "Ya Allah, you are enough for me." People passed him by, some gave him coins, others ignored him. Still, every single day, he smiled and whispered, "Alhamdulillah, maybe today Allah will send my rizq." One day, a rich merchant named Fahid walked by. He saw Hamid smiling and thought, "Why does this beggar smile like he owns the world?" So Fahid stopped and said, "Old man, why are you so happy when you have nothing?" Hamid replied gently, "Because I still have Allah." Fahid laughed, "If you truly have Allah, ask him to make you rich like me." Hamid smiled again. "Maybe Allah already made me richer than you, but in a different way." The merchant frowned and threw him a small gold coin, saying, "Let's see what your Allah will do with that." Hamid looked at the coin and whispered, "Subhanallah, even when people mock, Allah still feeds me through them." That night, Fahid, the rich man, couldn't sleep. He had a dream. He saw himself standing in front of Allah on the day of judgment. His gold and power meant nothing, but beside him stood Hamid, shining with light. A voice said, "Hamid thanked me in hardship. Fahid forgot me in ease." Fahid woke up sweating. He rushed to the mosque before Fajr and found Hamid still there, praying on his torn mat. Fahid sat beside him and said, "Brother, teach me how to be grateful like you." Hamid smiled and said, "It's simple. When you wake up, say Alhamdulillah. When you eat, say Alhamdulillah. When you lose something, still say Alhamdulillah." Gratitude turns pain into peace. Tears filled Fahad's eyes. He took off his expensive cloak and wrapped it around Hamid. From that day, he gave charity every week in secret, saying, "This is for the man who reminded me that Allah is enough." Years later, when Hamid passed away, people found a small note under his mat. It read, "To whoever finds this, I was never poor. I just own things you couldn't see, peace, patience, and the love of Allah." Moral of the story: gratitude is richer than gold. Faith is stronger than wealth. And when you trust Allah completely, even in hunger or pain, you never truly lose.